Right, what is going on, guys? JJ Richards here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Yeah, we make 'em all So, my friends, today is Thursday, the 29th of June, and we are 2 weeks and 2 days away from show day. And I cannot lie, I'm getting super excited about the thought of getting back on stage yet again. And these last 2 weeks have been very difficult. So I'm really starting to feel a pinch of prep right now, which you always get it. And then when it hits you, it's like, whoa, okay. So my weight has kind of been fluctuating over the past couple of weeks. It kind of goes from anywhere from like 93.7 to just above 94, but we're still within the weight cap for Fitx for Classic. So where I'm just over 177 centimeters, I'm allowed to be 97 kilos. However, if for whatever reason I shrink, which I hope I don't, and I drop under that 177 mark, that means that then my max weight is 92. So I've got to be a little bit careful. So I've got to keep monitoring my height and making sure that I don't shrink, because sometimes like the spine will compress, and also you do hold body fat on the bottom part of the feet. So obviously as you get leaner, you do shrink a little bit, and this has happened to me before. So I've got to be super mindful of that. But what I thought I'd do for you today, guys, is give you an insight into everything that I eat 2 weeks out of my competition, because although I've done a full day of eating videos recently, it has slightly changed. I'm going to explain the reason as to what I'm eating, why I'm eating, and the reason why I've made the changes that I have. But first thing we're going to do is take the morning vitamins. So we've got, these are like joint care products by Yamamoto Nutrition. We've got 1 gram vitamin C, probiotic, calcium and magnesium. We've got vitamin D3 and folic acid. So that's the morning supplements that we'll be taking right now. I'm going to take that down with half a squeezed lemon, a pinch of Celtic salt, just to get the gut pH balance right and get the hydration on point. So I'm going to sink this now. I'm going to try and hold off as long as possible before having meal number 1, because that's a tactic I always use, is I always try and hold my fast off for as long as I can, so then my meals feel closer together. Because as soon as I eat, then I just want to eat and eat and eat. But anyway, guys, sit back, enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, let's go.
I find it harder like when you're on prep and you're not busy.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to distract you.
So I am recording for YouTube that I'm currently recording a TikTok live with Molly Edwards.
We like this, don't we? 'Cause
I know we do, yeah.
YouTube
Well, I'm uploading like a what I eat in a day to my YouTube channel at the moment, so this is what we're at. Right, I'm actually impressed with myself because it's 9 AM and I haven't had breakfast yet. However, I'm going to have it right now because I'm not going to lie, I am starving, but I've just been keeping myself occupied, keep myself busy, just on my daily TikTok live. However, I got suspended because of suicide prevention. Like, prep ain't that hard. I have no idea what the hell that was all about. So, let me show you guys what I'm going to have for breakfast. So, like I kind of elaborated to earlier, so I kind of prep myself a little bit different, because when my body fat levels are high, I push really hard. So food was really low, and if you've watched my last full day of eating video, you'll see that carbs were less than 100 grams a day, and I'd done that for probably like 6 to 8 weeks. Cardio was up to 90 minutes a day. And then what happens is, as body fat level starts dropping and fatigue starts getting really high, then I will change it, because my food now is a bit higher. So what I will do is after today, I'll put all of the macros and calories on the screen so you guys can see it. But what I like to try and do now is just slightly increase the food, so I've got enough energy to be able to train, work out, do my day job, and then slightly pull back on cardio. So cardio at the moment is only an hour rather than 90 minutes, and then I'll slowly pull that off, because what I like to do is I like to decrease output and increase food as I'm going into the show, so my body feels rested, because when my body is fatigued and tired, it just loses its pop. So I know I've done it before where I've just pushed. However, if I now kind of change that and eat up a little bit into the show, so my body feels rested, recovered, I'm still in a deficit, so I'm still going to be dropping body fat, but I find that this is the best approach for me for prepping for the show this year. So This is breakfast and I'm excited about this. So right here, we've got 70 grams of porridge oats, 50 grams of whey and 50 grams of blueberries. But what I actually do with this meal is I cook it a bit differently. So I actually do the overnight oat thing, but I cook the oats the night before so the oats get big. And then what I then do is add the protein in, add the frozen blueberries in, let it cool, then I put it in the fridge. And then what that means is the next day you've got a nice big bowl of cooked oats, so you get the volume of the food, but it literally tastes like you are eating pudding. And CNP cereal milk whey protein in this, oh my God, it is just divine. So I'm going to enjoy this, then I've got to do 2 clients, and then my friends, we're going to go and train. Lucy, I'm being lazy. Can you pass me a small spoon for my porridge? A baby spoon, because the reason we eat with a baby spoon is because it lasts much longer. And it's also extra cardio because you keep going back and forth. So pre-workout meal. So I've just finished with 2 morning PT clients. God, look at the deltoid in that angle. Beautiful. Right. This meal is exactly the same as the previous one we've had. Again, my favourite meal of the day. 70 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey, 50 grams of blueberries. So we're going to get this down me. Then I'll show you guys what we're going to have pre, intra and post workout. Then we've got a few little errands to run, and then we've got to get everything ready for Finley's birthday tomorrow because he's the big 7. I know what you're thinking, I look way too young to have a 7-year-old son. But he's getting old, I'm getting old, so we've got to wrap his presents up, hide them, ready for his birthday tomorrow. So we're going to go and hit some shoulders up today. We're going to go over to City Fitness in Melksham, hit up some delts, a little bit of triceps. No post-workout cardio now, which is a nice treat. So I'm just focusing all my effort and energy on the training. And I'm also spending more time posing as well. So I'm making sure I'm doing at least like 2 posing sessions a day, doing like 3 to 4 rounds of all the mandatory. So the output is kind of the same. I'm just switching it. So rather than doing cardio, I'm putting the effort into posing, because at the end of the day, posing and presentation is key when it comes to bodybuilding. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. So I'm starving. Right, supplement time. So what we're going for today. So pre-workout, we are going for CNP Full Pump. This one is orange thing flavour. It's actually really, really nice, and something that I'm really mindful of, especially as we get into the deep, dark stages of prep, is caffeine intake. So sometimes I can stim before cardio, stim before training, a daily energy drink, and maybe 2 or 3 coffees a day. So I'm really mindful now to reduce the amount of caffeine I'm consuming. So no stim pre-workout. Had 1 coffee this morning, and I'm just having pump before the gym. So I'm only doing shoulders at the end of the day, so I've got enough energy to get through a good shoulder session. And I also might treat myself to a cheeky little iced Americano from Starbucks as well. And then intra, again, CNP, Percy Pig, EAAs, absolutely delicious. And I just enjoy the taste of the Percy Pig EAAs. So like when you're kind of like prepping, like sometimes the only thing that you get that tastes quite nice is through fluid. So that's why we like to sip on a big full cup of EAAs whilst we train as well. So that's what we're doing, supplements, guys. So no stim. We're going to go and just try and rock out what we can do. So we're going to go and hit up some shoulders. I'm excited because I haven't trained with Lucy for like 3 days. So I've actually got someone there to push me through the session today. So I feel good. Energy feels good. So let's rock and roll. First place, undeniable. Let's go then. Show them. No, work harder. No, I can do what I can do. Just make sure the bench doesn't move. 3, 2, 1. Come on then. 3, 2, 1, up. 9. Yep. I've got it. 2 more with you. That's it. Right then guys, so just got back from the gym now. We're actually probably finished in the gym about 45 minutes ago, but we had to do some adulting. So we went to the Tip, which is very adulting. Then we had to go to Asda to get some bits and bobs, which is also adulting. Then we went to the Butcher's, which is bodybuilder in, to get some meat, which I'll show you guys in a minute. So post-workout, 50 grams of whey protein. And let me tell you this right now. If you do not blend your protein with ice in a NutriBullet, you are doing it wrong. This is like next level kind of stuff. So session, really, really good. Strength was there, Lucy was there to push me, so we did some really good sets. I didn't record the thing because I just wanted to get in there and train. A lot of my content recently has been more training focused. That's why today is more nutrition focused. But again, whatever kind of content you guys like to watch, drop a comment down below, let me know, and I will deliver. But right now, I'm going to get this down me. Got to smash out some meal prep, and then got clients at 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. So hopefully, I can find a little 30-minute siesta block, because napping is actual goals. Right guys, so this is at the chicken prep station. So what we do is buy one of these big 5 kilo boxes of chicken, and then we trim all the fat off. Fat goes in here, put all of the chicken in there, and then what we do is we weigh it out. So 800 grams per bag, because that gives me 4 meals for 2 days. Bag it up, freeze it, job is a good one. Right, there you go guys, so mission complete. So that's chicken that I'm going to cook up for today and tomorrow. That's some surplus chicken. And then we've got, each bag here contains 800 grams of chicken. So that all gets put in the freezer. When I'm on day 2 of this, we pull one out to defrost overnight, and we just keep it on rotation. So it's a bit of a ball ache getting it all prepared, but we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 days of protein there, all sorted and ready. Right then guys, so meal number 4, and I'm not gonna lie, I am absolutely starving. So what we've got right here is we've got 200 grams of chicken, there's 50 grams of uncooked basmati rice, we've got some broccoli in there with some peppers, and we've got a nice serving of sauerkraut. If you don't know what sauerkraut is, it's this right here. Available at most supermarkets, and it is absolutely fantastic for gut health and digestion. So big dollop of that on each one of your meals is a little top tip to keep the gut and digestion intact. So plan of action now is going to get this down me. It's just gone 3:30, so my next client is at 4:30. So I'm actually going to go and have a little half-an-hour power nap, because I'm absolutely flagging, and then we're ready and fully recharged for my clients this evening. So I'm going to get this one down guys, and then we've got 2 more meals to go. Keep hanging on in there guys, we're nearly there, but let's see you guys for meal number 5. Right guys, how bad is this vest tan right now? So last weekend I went to one of Finley's football games, I was wearing a vest, and look at that absolute state of that tan. But I thought it's funny, and I thought I'd show you guys. But anyway guys, it is time for the final meal of the day. I did have a meal prior to this one, which I didn't record because I literally smashed it in real quick between clients. So that was the same meal as previous, which we had chicken, rice and greens. So bringing on to the last meal of the day right here. So we've got 200 grams of salmon, and again some mixed veggies in there as well. So I'm gonna get this down me. It's about 9:30. I'm just gonna sit and watch a little bit of YouTube, and then once I've done this, I'm gonna go upstairs and try and get some sleep. So sleep hasn't been great at the moment, but that always happens with me. I always really suffer quite badly in terms of sleep leading into a show. But we do what we can do. We'll try and do our best. But that's why I try and nap during the day as well. Just try and make sure that I'm managing fatigue and getting enough recovery. But I'm super excited about tomorrow. So as you can see, I've just cooked this meal, but I've also just cooked this again. So all my proteins are all cooked for tomorrow now. So that is all done and dusted because it's Finley's birthday tomorrow. So I don't really mess around cooking. I've got a busy day, so I've got all my meals all prepped, all ready, all done. I could cook fresh if I wanted to, but for me, it's just easier knowing that it's all there. And it's something that I always say to my clients as well. I'm like, before you go to bed, do two things. One, reflect on the day and just make sure that you know that you've done everything you can do in your power to make it the most successful day possible. And two, make sure you've got all the food that you require for the next day ready and prepared in the fridge. So it doesn't matter what happens, you don't get caught short. I can't take myself seriously, guys, with this bloody tan. I really can't. I can't take myself seriously. I'm trying to talk like motivational speaking and all I can see is like, it looks like I'm wearing a fucking white bra. But anyway, I'm going to eat this meal, guys. And next time, I'm going to wear a t-shirt.